Magic, witchcraft, spell work, ritual. That's what I'm seeing in these cards for you, Sagittarius. So some of you guys are just straight up witches. And the full moon is coming up. Maybe you got a ritual. But that's what I'm seeing in the High Priestess with the Magician. These are the most spiritually active cards in the tarot. So either you guys are making magic happen, doing actual magic, or this is a call for you guys to start. So either you got to incorporate some kind of spiritual skills into your life, spiritual belief, spiritual practice into your life, whether that's just prayer, like on the most basic level, or like you actually do some kind of working, using whatever. It can be anything, candles, there's a million different ways to cast spells. But looking at the bread speaks of necessity. The bread speaks of whether that is the necessity to do this, or whether you guys are going through a period of necessity, and therefore it is a time to do spell work in order to have those needs met. Okay, so we have the Knight and Uranus. That is charge in and do it. This is the time is now, and there's an opportunity right now to either do spell work, or you have to do spell work right now because this is your chance to do it while the stars are basically aligned to get the you need. Let's pull some more cards. Wow. So justice. Do you want justice? Do you want justice to come to pass? Well, you actually have to do something. It's not just sitting there hoping. Sometimes hope requires a tiny bit of a push. Sometimes it requires a lever in order to make it actually come to pass, because karma exists, karma is there, but karma can be slow. So if you want to see justice happen, sometimes you can't wait for karma to slowly get to the point. And this is what this is saying. There are still lingering injustice. We have the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Emperor. Or rather, the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups with the Justice card. These are the injustices that we need to address still. There is an opportunity to do that with the Emperor. You guys can win. The Emperor is all about winning. So if you guys focus on your spirituality, you do some kind of spirit manifestation, ritual, prayer, spell work right now. The time is now. The moon is full right now. It's like a full moon eclipse, so it's super powerful day. Or it's tomorrow technically, but 3-day window as far as like a witchcraft. This is the time you guys should do that. Do anything, really. Spiritual practice of any kind is going to be really good to right the wrongs. And see if there's anything from. Okay, so we have the crown. The crown is the thing that you want. You can have it, all right? But here's the problem. First of all, Taurus on the bottom. It's gonna be a slow process to get to it. Like I was saying, karma is slow. Whatever, righting the wrongs in your life, the thing that you want, it's gonna be slow unless you take action. Now, here's the problem. You can't take overt action. There's not much you can actually do. It's almost like you're screwed over on like a physical world level. You're just screwed over and there's not much you can do. There are things you can do on a spiritual level. You can do spell work to try to kind of change the odds and twist the timeline to your benefit. Change the timeline to your benefit. That is the key with the number one. The key is taking control, is having the control in your hand, having the key in your hand. The number one is you. It is your intent. It's like you have control, you have the ability to do this, but not without using like the shadow arts, because Scorpio is also like going into the depths, the darkness. It's like it also speaks of using magic, black magic, because when you say black magic, a lot of times people are just of magic that you do, and all magic is typically done out of sight. It's like a property of it. It works better out of sight at night, that sort of thing, because you're working with the subconscious mind. And so it reverberates better, it resonates better when you're doing that kind of work at night. And I think that could be what Scorpio is talking about. But you can take this into your own hands and you can change your situation and you can have the wrongs righted, you can have justice in your life. It's all about taking action now, and it's spiritual. All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading. I wish you guys the best of luck. If this did resonate, don't forget to like the video and follow the channel.